I do have a few regrets in life, whether that's indulging in one piece of chocolate too many or not launching my YouTube channel sooner. But recently, one such regret has become much more obvious, and that is buying certain home decor pieces that turn out to be impractical and no longer bring any joy to my life. After much reflection, I've identified why these purchases have been misguided, and today in this video, I want to share with you the types of home decor I'm no longer buying to create a more functional and enjoyable home. So the first piece that I'm no longer bringing to my home are furniture or decor pieces with a metal box frame and a horizontal bar that goes all the way across the floor. As chic as it may look, it's an absolute nightmare to clean. Dust collects underneath the bars, and trying to navigate a hoover or mop around it, it's really complicated and frustrating. Our living environment directly affects our mental well-being, and a cluttered or dirty space can add unnecessary stress to our lives. So by opting for furniture that's easy to clean, it's just simplifying how we live and making our environment as stress-free as possible. The second type of decor that I've stopped buying are objects like furniture or plant pots or anything really that has super complicated looking legs. These detailed patterns can seem like a cool artistic statement, but in reality, I think they create a lot of visual clutter. Your eyes don't really know where to focus, and when there's so many visual elements going on in the same tight space, it can be mentally exhausting to keep constantly looking at things like this. Too much mental stimulation can be overwhelming, and it can make you a little bit mentally tired. So if you want to feel a little bit more serene and harmonious in your home, I would opt for furniture pieces that have cleaner lines and more straightforward leg designs. At first glance, they seem like a stylish choice to display some of your favorite decor pieces, but they're really not so practical. I find myself very limited to showcasing only very aesthetically pleasing objects on this shelf. So these are things like plant pots, beautiful boxes, the nice picture here and there, but your everyday items that you really need. To prevent them from looking too messy, you just end up stashing them in different containers. So if I were to buy a console table now, I would choose something that balances aesthetics along with something that's very practical. So I would go for a console table that definitely has drawers. This way you still have a place to display your beautiful decor pieces like picture frames and plant pots, but you also have these drawers that you can dump all of these necessary ugly stuff into. Much like furniture with busy legs, wire candle holders can also be visually overwhelming. The intricate wire patterns can distract the eye and collect dust like crazy. I mean, wax is hard enough to clean off candle holders as it is, but dust and wax? Instead, to keep my space looking elegant and easy to manage, I would go for candle holders that have a simple shape made of maybe glass or ceramic, so they're easy to clean and they provide like a visual break from all of these complicated shapes, so you can let your eyes and your mind rest. Metal and plastic hangers, the budget option that ends up feeling and looking very, well, budget. Not only do your clothes slip off easily, but they also feel flimsy and cheap. They can bend under the weight of heavier items, causing the wires to lose their shape. So instead of buying these cheap plastic and metal wire hangers, I only buy two types of hangers: wooden and velvet. The wooden hangers are perfect for heavier items like coats and suits and just lend a sense of gravitas to your wardrobe. And for everyday items, I use these velvet hangers that are super affordable and can be bought anywhere. They are space saving, they feel really nice to the touch, and the clothes never ever slip off these hangers. Glass top furniture can seem sleek and modern, but I really find that it's more trouble than it's worth. The transparent nature of glass means that everything next to or beneath a table is visible, making it difficult to keep the area looking tidy. And additionally, the glass surface shows every smudge, dirt mark, handprint, and paw print. Keeping it looking clean requires so much wiping and dusting. And I just don't really want this in my life. For a cleaner, cozier look with less upkeep, I try to buy tables with surfaces that's made out of wood or metal if they're outside. Or if you already have a nice glass table and you don't want to replace it, maybe you can invest in a nice tablecloth to cover the surface so it looks visually less busy and it's a little bit more forgiving to the dust that accumulates on the surface. Perforated lampshades are trendy and they're kind of everywhere. It's hard to avoid them. but I do find them counterproductive for providing a cozy and comfortable atmosphere at home in the evening. These lampshades throw strong and unpleasant shadows on the walls, and these shadows often disrupt the ambience I'm trying to create in my home, which is basking everything in a very nice soft glow. So these globe lamps, which have been so popular in recent years, they look so pretty and visually appealing, but after having used them for a couple of years, I would not buy them again. These lamps emit light that's excessively bright due to the absence of a diffusing material like fabric or paper, and the intense light disperses everywhere. And without a lampshade to filter the light, it's also uncomfortable to look directly at the light source. It's like looking at the sun, but less intense. I wouldn't buy these lights anymore. Instead, I would go for a lamp that has some serious frosted glass in the lampshade so that the light is a lot more diffused. If you're interested to make your home even prettier, be sure to check out my other design videos on the same topics of interior and residential design mistakes and tips. Thank you for watching, so I guess I will see you at the next one. If you subscribe. Bye!